This is LTV.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisinsuranceagency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
That's okay. Just kidding. Good afternoon. My name is Dean Mazzarella, Mayor of the City of Leominster. The name of the show is Inside Leominster, and for the next hour, it's you and I. And I would talk about the issues of the town, things that are going on. We try to bring in interesting guests. We have Art Report, who joins us every week and gives a little of the person on the street. So let's not waste anyone's time. Let's head right to the phones because Mr. Art is there himself. And we'll see. I told him that July was going to be the month of art. Let's see how things are going. How we doing, Art?
We're doing good. I dropped off some paperwork for you today.
Saw that.
Yeah. And I have made it. Oh, today, this is something I haven't had, I don't think, since I was a kid. A creamsicle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with the orange on the outside and the cream in the inside. It was like a fudgicle, but it's not.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why don't they? Where'd you find that?
Market basket.
Had creamsicles?
Yep. A box of them.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Got them in the freezer.
Wow.
As we speak. I had one a little while ago. I'm looking at the empty stick right now.
How can you have just one, though?
Oh, no. There'll be many more.
Just spread them out during the day.
I had one before golf at 4 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I have come to the conclusion.
Yes.
That there's a faction of folks out there that think that the speed limit on Route 2, which is supposed to be 55, is really 85, and they're seeing the numbers backwards or something. So I gave up. I had too many people thinking they're Mario Andretti doing the zigzag around me coming home from golf. So I said, no more. I'm taking the back way home, down through Westminster, Waits Corner in Fitchburg, and then the Main Street in Fitchburg, straight shot to Summer Street. But even that has gone a little cuckoo because they have new rotaries in Fitchburg, which have become mini raceways. People trying to go around and see if they can lift that left front wheel off the ground and not paying attention to people that have a right-of-way into the...
Right.
Then I look up as I'm coming down. I'm approaching Fitchburg City Hall in the new entrance to the two-way. And I look over, and there's a partial bumper in the road, a tail light, assorted memorabilia from a previous accident that they forgot to pick up. I said,
boy.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yikes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
In Summer Street, hello? That's the New England dragway of the North.
Yeah.
So I just got to take my creamsicle and like it. What am I going to do?
Over the river and through the woods.
This is true. And my thoughts go out to the Massachusetts State Police and the K-9 unit.
Yeah, too bad.
Tragedy.
Absolute
tragedy.
Nobody should have to deal with, I mean, this is the problem today, is that these situations are scary to begin with.
Yeah, he was trying to protect his handler, and boy, I'll tell you. And outside of that, should not complain.
No, you got creamsicles in your house.
Well, that's a good thing, yes.
Yes.
And the grandson called me. He's down at his other grandparents' house in Florida, And he's all excited. He's playing football this year for Keith Tech. Going to be a lineman.
Wow.
Yes, he's going to be 14.
Yeah. It's a big
He's
kid.
5'11" and about 165.
Wow.
Wide and solid. He's going to be, the doctor figures 6'5".
Wow.
This is going to be a fun fall for me.
Just like his grandfather.
That's it. That's it. And having said that,
Fast and furious.
yeah, yes, and forgot what I was going to say. I just have a senior moment, and it's only 4:07 in the afternoon. That's all I got. That's it. May all your creamsicles be ice cold.
Yes, yes, and fresh.
Think fried clams.
See, that's this is why I say strawberry sundae with chocolate chip ice cream is the best, because it's the blend of tastes.
I agree.
You got to let them just. You got to let the taste just sort of.
That and rhubarb pie. Love rhubarb pie.
You can't say I've ever tasted it.
I remember my grandmother. We grew it on North Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd make the pie, and it's a sour tasting, but it was absolutely delicious. It was delicious. That's about that. That's about it. And pay attention out there, folks. There's a lot of construction going on in the roads in Leominster, and just be patient, because it's an improvement that's causing that delay that has you upset because it's so hot and your air conditioner broke. But it's an improvement. When you make an improvement, things get better. You have to look at it that way.
That's right.
Tomorrow, you don't know what that's going to bring either.
This is true. All right, Art. Over and out. Tell Miss Reader I said hello.
I will. She's stirring the sauce as we speak.
Oh, man, you really do have it made, buddy.
Yes. Oh, her meatballs are just beyond description.
Oh.
In fact, cable TV was here late morning, and I noticed the minute he hit the TV room, his nose went up in the air. He could sniff out it was brewing very slowly.
No, that's funny.
Yeah. All right. I will not bore you anymore. I'll talk to you next week. If I don't see you next week, I'll see you the week after. But I don't plan on going anywhere.
Ciao, arrivederci, sayonara, ta-ta, so long.
Yeah. We're out of here.
All right, Art. Thanks. Nice talking to you, Art. That's Art from the Art Report. Let's see what's going on. So much. I'm getting messages. Ay. Okay. Well, yes, lots going on. We're going to take a short break here at Inside Leominster, and we'll be right back. Back here at Inside Leominster, 978-534-1626. That's 978-534-1626. We're live streaming through Facebook. And if you have any questions, give us a buzz, or you can post your questions right here on my Facebook or LTV. We'd be happy to have your questions. Lots to talk about, but first, we have two of our interns for the summer from the Upward Bound program. Mateo Quintero is our guest. He's a student at Fitchburg High, and Darranise Hunter.
Hi.
Leominster High School.
Yes.
Mayor's Youth
Yes.
Council. Welcome to the show. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So today, just so you know, we went to a ribbon cutting, right? To a new art studio here in Leominster. Keith was there, so we'll have some film later. Will we have it for this show? No. But we'll have it.
I haven't even got it off the camera yet. I just got.
Yeah. No. I didn't know if you were going to have any. I was going to sound like big time if I could say, wow, we got some tape here, right? That sounds pretty cool. So what did you do for the summer? What's exciting? So the Upward Bound program helps to connect with different jobs. And so you've been working at City Hall and you got a chance to visit different departments within City Hall?
Yes.
Yeah. So is any particular department that you liked over another? Has anything piqued your interest?
So I found the health department unique, how like they deal with like, you know, different groups of people. Like some people complain about trash, some people talk about their septic tanks, like all these different issues that they face.
Lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I find it.
Food and complaints about,
Yeah,
right?
they deal with stuff that you wouldn't even think of, like, you know, like, can I put my garbage like over here, or like, can I put this in there, or like,
Right.
you know, issues with
They
like
missed
rats.
my garbage. They didn't pick it up, right?
I might have wrote an email about it to the garbage company.
Yeah. So it's stuff you never think of. Can I put this in the recycling bin? Can I? They missed my thing. Is it going to be trash pickup on Labor Day? It just goes on and on and on, right?
Right.
So a lot of it's dealing with the public and having the right, I guess, disposition, having the right attitude,
Right.
to be a public servant, right? So that piqued your interest, the health department? Yeah. Would you ever pursue a career in that area?
Not particularly in health, but I'm thinking like international relations.
Yeah, but those are all skills you'll need, especially in international relations, right? Well, look at today. Yesterday, the Pope was in Canada. Today, the president is in discussions with folks and the leaders of China. And imagine the different cultures. And you could sometimes think you're giving somebody a compliment, and you might be insulting them, right? I mean, there's certain things, so you have to understand people and their cultures and beliefs and their customs, right?
Yeah, the health department, like you think like, you know, like it's different than international relations, but it's the same thing, just, you know, dealing with different people.
Exactly. How about you? What do you think? Is there anything that piqued your interest? Because you were all over, right? You went to the fire department and the police department.
So I've been visiting different departments, but I like the mayor's office because I like answering phones and like listening to some of the people, like what they call the mayor for is just like really funny.
Yeah.
Like just like kind of random.
People will say, people call you for that? But see, that's the whole point. If people feel that you're their mayor, then they feel a personal connection. Then they feel like, oh, I know the mayor. Mayor won't mind. Let me call his office or call him, right? So what kind of things do people call for that seem to get your attention?
Well,
without names, don't whatever you do.
There is this one older lady. She called asking if you could go to a baseball game and cool off at 6 o'clock. But at 6 o'clock in Leominster, it's like burning hot in the sun. So that was pretty interesting. And then one of your assistants, Michelle, told me about this guy who called to ask for suspenders.
Suspenders?
Yeah, and where he could find some. So that was pretty funny.
Wow, see, when people feel that you're a public servant, they feel connected, right? So that's why it's important that you're on Instagram and right, you go where people are, right? Where they're comfortable. You don't just say, well, I don't do Instagram and I don't do Twitter and because I don't. It's not the point. If you had a business, you go where your customers are, right? If your customers like Twitter, you go to Twitter. If your other customers like Facebook, then you go to Facebook, right? I mean, that's the same sort of thing. 978-534-1626 if you have any questions for them. Let me just go through here. People do post. Bradley, nice job on your little mini tours of the trails and the woods. I wanted to make sure, somebody texted me and said that they were appreciative that you included that as part of our commercial. Did you see the little thing?
Hard work on the part of both Keith and I.
Keith went out too, and so talk a little bit, if you can, about what you might be doing. I find it interesting. You're going to be going out looking at parks and trails?
Yeah, we're trying to cover every hiking trail plus the rail trail in Leominster so that people who either can't access them or are interested in accessing them can see what they're all about.
Which is kind of neat because there are people that can't access them, right? Which is why, like, at all the games, you see all the different games from all the different leagues in the high school and junior high, when sometimes people might have got injured or have a physical disability, somebody aged out, they can't get to the games anymore. One thing that LTV has been phenomenal on is getting out to do the games. So I know there are times I cannot attend a game, but I can watch the game live on Facebook, or I can go to LTV and watch it there, or I can watch it later. Isn't that remarkable? Like 1 in the morning, you can't sleep, you just watch the game, right? I mean, that's incredible. And so that's what Keith and Bradley did, is they went out, and so people might not be able to access those trails, but it's still interesting to see them. You know, it's like, wow, look at it, it's pretty cool.
An important note on that was that one of the things we wanted to do was provide the full experience of the hike. Mm-hmm. So I don't think we have any of them out yet, but the 3 we've done so far each have a 40-minute video that will come out later, so you could feel like you hiked the trail.
Wow.
If that was something you wanted to do.
It's like virtual reality. Isn't that cool? So,
Close,
yeah, excellent. Well, anyway, tip of the hat to you. Kudos. That was wonderful. And you're going to do more of them. So there you go. Anybody that's watching that either commented or wants to comment or didn't even ask the question, we're going to answer it for you. There'll be more of them. They'll be out at all these trails and parks. So do you use social media at all, either of you?
Yes.
All right. So clearly you don't use Facebook, right?
I use Facebook.
No, I deleted mine.
Yeah, because your parents are on Facebook. And nobody wants to be with their parents, all right? It's like going on vacation with your parents, right? So what do you use?
I use Instagram, Snapchat, and sometimes TikTok.
TikTok. And what do you use?
Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and I stroll on Facebook time to time.
You do? You go peeking in?
Yeah.
See what's going on?
Yeah.
Like if something's going on in town, that's when you got to go because it's almost like the newspaper.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody's like instantly. It might not be the correct information, but people will say, there's cops out there, there's a helicopter, or there's a fire, right? And so you can get that. Instagram isn't so quick, right, to respond to that. It takes a little while, although if you post on Facebook, there is a little spot that you can click on that what you post on Facebook automatically goes to Instagram. Did you know that?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
I don't use Facebook, so I know about that.
No, but I'm just saying. So you could post from Facebook. I don't think it's vice versa, though. I don't think what you post on Instagram goes on Facebook.
You can set it up, too.
You can? Yeah. Ooh, this could be dangerous. But I get it. No young people want to be on Facebook for the most part, because just the thought of the fact that their parents or grandparents are on, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be in the same place. I don't want to be in the same place as them. I get it. But but they're all effective tools. Again, based on who it is you're trying to communicate to, right? So you're talking to your friends, and so you might use Snapchat, and you might use TikTok to watch. I don't know. Don't you kind of think though TikTok is everybody's trying to outdo the other person?
I don't make videos and I just like watch what other people are making.
Well, yeah, but they're all trying to outdo. So somebody jumps off a 5-story building, some other fool jumps off a 10-story building, jumps in a bucket of water, right? So the next person, smaller bucket, more stories, right? You ever see some of these people diving from, I don't know, these huge cliffs?
Like last summer when people were doing the crate challenge.
Yeah. I mean, that gets a little, you know what I'm saying? It gets dangerous. Or how about on Instagram when they do the, not Instagram, but TikTok, they do the list. Everybody's an expert. I'm a bone doctor, and here are the 5 things that I would never do as a bone doctor. I would never drink milk. I don't know. Whatever. You ever watch those?
Yeah.
The list. Like, which ones do you watch? Like, they have a list saying what? I'm an emergency room doctor. And these are the 5 things that I would never do in my lifetime, right? Those kind of things?
Yeah.
And they all say the same thing. Don't drive a motorcycle. With or without a helmet. What do they say? I don't know. They're all over the place. The 5 things that supposedly bring most amount of people to the hospital. Make sure you take your blood pressure pills. Right? Stuff like that. But you could really get kind of really taken over by TikTok because it sort of starts here and it brings you to another subject without you even knowing it, and you got to watch some more of that, and which brings you to something else, to something else, to something else.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's 5 in the morning and you haven't been to sleep yet. But I like it because there are a lot of good tips on there, right? There are a lot of like interesting things, like tips, like guys, we're always looking for an easier way to do things. So here's something, here's how you can clean, you know, I don't know, your deck. Really easy. Put toothpaste in with water, mix it up, put it on, in the next rainstorm, it's clean. Stuff like that, right? Yeah. And then there are always people who are trying to be influencers.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any influencers?
Too many to count.
Really? Anybody's an influencer.
Yeah.
See, this is the hard part about school today, is you're trying to talk to somebody about what they're going to do for the rest of their life, and they're thinking, the rest of my life, I'm going to be an influencer because they heard somebody had 1 million hits, and you know they're making $80,000 a year being an influencer. Plus, they send you things for free, and then people hire you to promote their product. You think that's real, though? Do you think there are influencers, a lot of people making a lot of money?
No.
Not really.
You gotta have a lot.
It's really big.
You gotta have a lot of people hit you, right? You gotta have a lot of people click on or subscribe, I think is how you get paid. And then it's like, for every 50,000 people, you get like 10 cents or something. I don't know, it's not a lot of money, right? Well, that's good. Anyway, we're chatting about the Upward Bound program, and it's a year-round program, prepares students for college, funded by the Department of Education, sponsored by Fitchburg State University since 1989. The program stresses academic development, serving 87 high schools from Fitchburg and Leominster for the duration of their high school career and beyond. So you may think, we've had interns in the past that thought they wanted to do a certain thing and then later changed their mind. Did anything change your mind in terms of long-term?
Not really.
No? So you still want to do international affairs kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I haven't had too much experience there, but like, you know, like it's more like affirm what I want to do. Like I wasn't like I absolutely hate this, like I can't do this.
Right.
So like that's true. Like you gotta like think like, will I like what I'm gonna do? Like you shouldn't just do it just cause.
Wow, I can tell you a lot of people that went to school to become, you know, to do a certain thing, went all the way through school, got the job, and then later said, nah, not my cup of tea, right? So that's why everybody should do an internship program, or at least be exposed to it a little bit.
Right.
You know? And how about you? What would you?
I haven't changed my decision on becoming a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yes.
What kind of a lawyer?
I want to be a prosecutor.
A prosecutor? Like a district attorney?
Yes.
Your Honor! Your Honor, you've heard the case. I proved the elements of the law. Guilty. 20 years in the slammer. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You want to drill down, right?
Yeah.
Look at the jury and say, look, you've heard the evidence. This is beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, the judge is going to instruct you on what is beyond a reasonable doubt. But you've heard the evidence today, and it is clearly beyond a reasonable doubt that this person is guilty, right? That's a little bit what it sounds like, right? But you've got to be good at it, right? You got to really, there are so many factors of being a good prosecutor. So that's what you would want to do. Nothing's changed your mind yet.
No.
Have you been into a courthouse at all?
No.
Well, I mean, just next step is maybe go to the district attorney's office and see if they can't get you in to watch a real live case, right, where the district attorney has to prove their case. The elements of the law, right? You have to prove that the person. So, in any law, the law isn't just, oh, this person did this, find them guilty, right? There's got to be, you know, if it involves driving an automobile, it's got to be they were driving an automobile.
Yeah.
We're going to prove that they were driving an automobile. How do we prove that? We have witnesses and cameras, and right? That's the first thing. Well, they were under the influence. Well, how do we know that? Well, they took a breathalyzer, or they didn't take one, but the police officer made observations of that person that are consistent with the person that's had too much to drink, or they had alcohol in the breath. So those are all things you'd have to prove, right?
Yeah.
So are you a thorough person?
Yes.
You like to get to the details, like drill down?
Yes.
You're not somebody that could just, somebody can tell you a story and you're like, no, I want to hear more, right?
Yeah, if I don't believe it, you got to give me
Yeah, you got to, no, you're not buying, I want to hear more, right? That's good, that's a good quality. So what do you see yourself if you're going to do sort of international affairs? What would be the ideal situation? Would you be with the President of the United States, going to Israel, or going to Bangladesh, or going to Africa to talk about assistance in I don't know, global warming or something? I mean,
So like I have other interests like, you know, history and like also some in law, but like I see myself maybe joining like the foreign service, and like there they have like different stuff you can do. Like you can talk about economics, you can deal with the press, you can deal with humanitarian issues, and like the idea of like going to a different country and like learning a different language, their culture, and you know serving the country.
what country? If you go to any country right now, and I said the plane's waiting at Logan Airport. It's going to take you to any country you want to go for 2 weeks. Where would you go?
I don't know. I'm thinking either like Spain because I want to improve my Spanish, but like I also like French as well, so I might go to France. So, but I think I'm gonna go to France because you know Paris and like other places.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Romantic. It's funny when people. I find that when people, here the train's coming. Did you hear it? It's going to pick you up, taking you to France. When people travel and they go to multiple places, sometimes they go and they say, well, we're going to go visit 3 different countries, but I'm really excited about going to Ireland or Italy or whatever. And then oftentimes they'll come back and say, you know what? I really liked Australia. And like, really? But you didn't really go there. You're like, you only went there for a day. Yeah, I know, but I'd go back and I'd stay there, right? I mean, I like to hear those stories. I'm like, well, what made you so excited about, you know, going to that country, or Hungary, or one of, you know, because there was something they never knew about, or they didn't understand a lot of the history. 534 1626, and that's what we're chatting about today, the Upward Bound program, which is run through Fitchburg State University since 1989, funded by the Department of Education. And it's really good because my biggest thing is I'm a visual person. I need to be exposed to something. I can close my eyes and you can tell me a great story, but I need to see it. Yeah. And a good author has the ability to be able to do that. You close your eyes and you think you're actually there, right? But that's an art. And I've got to see it. You've got to show me, like, how this plastic bottle gets made. I want to know. I want to know how TVs work. I want to see things. I'm a hands-on. And if you show me how to do something, you show me the right way, I'll do it the same way 1,000,000 times. But you can't tell me how to do it. You got to show me how to do it. And so this is a great program to expose students to a variety of different interests. And then maybe later you're like, yeah, I don't. We've had interns say, yeah, I want to go into government. I want to, you know, be an elected official, or I want to work for the government. And then they work with us for a little while, and they're like, yeah, I'm all done with that. Or people that might want to be lawyers or police officers, or, you know, and then they get to see the job, and they're like, yeah, I think I'll be a chiropractor, you know. Or somebody thought they could be a doctor, and then they work in the emergency room, and they're like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna do something different. Or a lot of times people's parents, young adults will have parents that, you know, are in a certain profession. It looks, it's like, yeah, you know, my father does that, or my mother does that for a living, and looks pretty good. I think you know, they already got an established business. They already know they can get me a job right away. I think I'll do that. And then they get there, and some like it, and some don't, right?
Yeah.
978-534-1626 next week, Tuesday, August 2nd. Can you believe it's August already?
No.
It is. We're closing in on summer.
Yeah, sadly.
I know. It's weird because in some parts of the country, it's light out at like, here it's pitch dark at like 8 o'clock now, 8:15. Other parts of the country, it's daylight. They've still got another 2 hours of daylight.
Yeah.
Like, can't we borrow some of that? Tuesday, August 2nd, 5 to 8 o'clock, downtown is National Night Out and Kids Day. You gonna come?
Yes.
All right, you gonna work?
The whole program will be there.
The whole program's coming.
Yes.
You better be on your best behavior.
We hope to ride the fire truck.
I'm gonna be on a fire truck.
You gonna drive it?
We're
If they
riding.
allow us, maybe.
Anyway, it's pretty much, National Night Out was done as a national program to bring people back out into their neighborhoods, bring people back out into their communities. To, you know, like, yeah, I see you putting the trash out on Tuesdays. You know, my name's so-and-so, I live across the street. It's some of that. Then we took Kids Day, which is really to celebrate the fact that, hey, school vacation's coming to an end. Let's remember that. Let's have a good time while we're out on vacation. So we put the two events together. There's a parade at 5 o'clock through downtown. Rain date is August 9th, which is, it says rain date Tuesday, August 9th. No, the actual day is August 2nd. That's a Tuesday. Rain date would be Wednesday, correct?
Sure.
August 9th. Oh, I'm sorry. No. It would be, so it's not a day later, it's a week later. Sorry. So if there's no rain, it's August 2nd. If there's rain, it's August 9th, which is the next Tuesday. Stand corrected. Leominster Police will be out there, Fire Department, Office of Emergency Management, Leominster Department of Public Works, resource tables, public safety, businesses will be out there. Lots of fun. We'll see you there. Did you go to the library at all? Did you get a tour of the library at all?
No.
I thought you were going over to the library, no? No? I'll have to straighten that out. You definitely want to. When does your program end?
August 6th.
All right, you definitely want to see. So, new calendar is out. There's something every day, 2 and 3 things at the Leominster Public Library. You want to find out the whole calendar for August? LeominsterLibrary.org. It's easy enough, LeominsterLibrary.org, or you can call 534-7522 extension 5. And movie night, there's Save Our Oceans, Oil Spill Cleanup with Seed, Education, Shine Bright, Tween, Marketplace, Market Makerspace, Morning, Teddy Bear Clinic, Teddy Bear Pinnock, Roller Coaster Story and STEM Activity, Totally Turtles, Pink Flamingo Canvas Paintings with local artist Jen Niles, Bingo Bonanza, Yarn Stick Workshop, Pop-Up Story Time at 10 o'clock on the 12th. So, Kindergarten Celebration Story Walk, something for everyone at the Leominster Public Library. Free backpack giveaway coming up this Sunday over at Wireless Zone. Where are they? They're at 315 Mass Ave in Lunenburg and 975 Merriam Ave in Leominster. They give you a free backpack while supplies last. And Fort Devens Day celebrations coming up August 20th. 31 Quebec Street in Fort Devens, 10 to 4, and then Rogers Field from 5 to 10 because they have demonstrations during the day and then fireworks and a concert at night. Cool. What else do we have to tell you? They're having a backpack drive, so they're putting together their backpacks for distribution on August 6th. But in the meantime, if you have things that you'd like to donate to put in those backpacks, you can, let's see if there's a phone number for the Life Church. Life Church is over at the Knights of Columbus. That's the building they've been using. And it's outreachma@lifechurch.com. Spanish American Center is now the COVID vaccination clinic. July 27th. Wasn't that yesterday? Yes. So they had a clinic yesterday. I'll pull that up. My mother's birthday today. She's 93.
Tell us happy
She's
birthday.
watching.
Happy birthday.
You mean you're not going to sing?
I'm not a good singer.
I'll do it.
I didn't ask you to be a good singer. Are you going to sing?
Happy birthday. Wait, what's her name?
Ida.
Ida? Happy.
Mrs. Maz.
Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear Mrs. Maz.
Happy birthday to you.
Take a bow, mother. My mother can beat you at arm wrestling. Don't mess with her. All right, let's do some slides. You guys ready? We're going to update people on what's happening. You ready? Let's do some slides. This is 7 days data. Now, the state gives us 7 days data. There's 135,653 people that got tested for COVID. 10,250 tested positive, 42 deaths, 1,898 new cases here in Worcester County. We've had 80 in 2 weeks. 80 cases in 2 weeks. Hospitalization, bottom line, left-hand side, hospitalization is at 589. There are 4,000 beds, hospital beds across the state. Right now, there are 589 people in them with COVID. Intensive care is 52, and intubated is 20. We're at statewide average right now for positivity rate is at almost 8%, and we're about 5.5%. So we're below the state average. All right, go ahead. You guys can read these. It's National
Chili Dog Day.
And the next one is
Day of, what does that say?
Canterbury
Canterbury
Institutions.
Institutions.
Next.
Earth Overshoot Day.
That's marks the date when humanity has used all of the biological resources. The biological, is that what it is? Resources the Earth regenerates during the year.
International Digital Adoption Professionals Day.
Now that's an interesting one. International Digital Adoption Professionals Day. How's that for a title? Excuse me, what do you do for work? I'm a digital adoption professional. Really? So what do you do? I adopt digital. National Chill Dog Day. They didn't get 1 day, they got 2. They got Chili Dog Day and they got Chill Dog Day. Next one?
National Milk Chocolate Day.
Now that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever drink strawberry milk?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
See, I never liked it. I was, after drinking chocolate milk, how do you compare chocolate milk to anything? Right? There's nothing in the world that's better than that. All right, National Refreshment Day. National what?
Soccer Day.
Soccer Day. They get their own day. National what?
Water Park Day.
Here you go.
Peru Independence Day.
Everybody has an Independence Day. When's ours?
July 4th.
Good, good, good. I was proud of you.
My mom's birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
Did you do anything special for your mom? Tell the truth.
No.
No. Did
I wasn't home. I wasn't at Upper Bound.
Did
actually.
you?
My mom told me to leave her alone for the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you wish her a happy birthday?
Yes, I did.
And how so? How did you do it? Sincerely? Did
Yes.
you make a big deal out of it? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Not something like that, a dance or backflip or something? No?
No.
So like, yeah, Ma? Yeah, it's me. Who? Me. Me who? Your daughter. What do you want? Leave me alone. Well, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. That's it. And then click before she could even finish. Is that how it went? Tell the truth. Go ahead, tell us how it went now. Now I'm interested.
So on that day.
On that day. Can I have some music behind this, please? It was a dreary, rainy, windy, cold day. July 4th.
I was at
It was
home.
about 200 degrees out.
I was at home because we have holidays off from Upper Bound.
Mm-hmm.
And I just woke up and wished her a happy birthday. But she had already warned us, like.
So she just leave me alone for the day. And
yeah.
That'll be the best gift you could ever give me.
Yes.
She didn't mean leave me alone, like don't bother me. She meant just a day where she didn't have to think or she could just kind of float, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't bug your mother, do you? All right, let's get back to the days. Peru Independence Day. Go ahead, sing. Olives Eve in Faroe Islands. World.
Hepatitis Day.
That's right. And then the last one.
World Nature Conservation Day.
That's for Keith and Bradley. World Nature Conservation Day. Huh? When they're showing their little clips. Today in history. In 1866, they've been trying to push this stuff on the United States. They've been trying this metric stuff forever. And it just never, right? I got metric wrenches only because some things come through with metric, but we never really adopted it. Okay, who's going to tell me what happened in Miami in 1896?
The city of Miami is incorporated.
And the hamburger. Imagine somebody took credit for the hamburger. Go ahead, 1900.
The hamburger was created
by Louis
Lassing in Connecticut.
Yeah, come on. How does he get credit for you mean to tell me this guy actually was bold enough to take credit for the hamburger? Come on. It's a slab of meat. 1933.
First singing telegram delivered in New York City to Ruby Valley.
In New York City. 1943.
Italian dictator Benito
Mussolini resigns. That was a big deal. Did you ever read about Mussolini at all? Huh?
Yeah, he was an Italian dictator during World War II.
He was tough. Like, you better not cross him. And he said, if you don't like me, I resign. And in 1943, that's just what he did. 1943, President FDR did what?
Announces the end of coffee rationing.
Imagine that, they had rationing, coffee rationing. Excuse me, how many coffees did you have today? 2. Sorry, you can only have 1. Right? Let's see, 1945, U.S. Senate ratifies what?
The United Nations Charter.
There you go. You know, the United Nations is a lot newer than we think it is. We always thought it was been around for a billion years, but it really hasn't. And in 1951, drum roll, please.
Walt Disney animated musical film Alice in the Wonderland released.
I bet you didn't know it was 1951, right? That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's like 70 years ago, right? 1951. Carl, welcome to the show.
Hi, Dino.
Crystal.
How are you?
We're good today. 1951, Walt Disney animated musical. Put that back on.
So I'm doing good.
Alice in Wonderland. Imagine Alice in... A lot of these cartoons have been recreated over time.
Yeah, I only seen the new one. Like.
What's the new one? How old is the new one?
It came out in like 2015 or 16.
Oh, okay, so that's... They always have new versions of like Pinocchio.
All right, I'll see you later, Dino.
Bye, Crystal. They always have like new versions, you know? And it's kind of like Batman. He's been around for like 70 years, and they've always got new, like Captain America. They always have somebody new play that person. I think they're trying to appeal to a younger crowd, right? Clark Kent. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Let's go to another slide here. This is my
Gene,
fault.
you want to throw it to break real quick?
Are we out of slides?
Nope.
All right.
But we'll come back to them.
We'll take a short break then or something? Yeah, let's take a short break. We'll be right back. We're back here at Inside Leominster. Live. That's right, 978-534-1626. About 11 minutes left here if you'd like to call, ask a question. We're also on Facebook if you'd like to ask a question. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. It just got a picture of my mother sitting there watching TV. I'm not sure if she's watching this show. I'd be highly insulted if she was watching like Jeopardy or something. My daughter appears to be there. Stephanie, are you at the house? Yes? Can you Skype me? Yeah, maybe you can Skype in, Steph. Or FaceTime me if you're watching. The phone will ring. All right, so we got through all that. It's Jerry Lee Lewis makes... Here we go. Accept. There you go. This is amazing, huh? Technology today. Steph, can you see me or anything? I can see you fine. I can see me fine, I guess I should say. Well, let's see what happens.
I can hear you on the TV.
I can see you now. Are you at Nana's?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Are you at Nana's? Want to see yourself on TV? There you go. That's you. Can you put the camera on my mother?
Hello?
Where's?
I did.
Well, I can't see her. Oh, I see. It's trying to. There's not great reception. There's mother. There's my mother. Oh, it's all scrambled now. She's in North Leominster, and they didn't put that. They're going to put the new cell tower up at Manusnak Country Club, but it's not up yet. So, it's not great reception up there. Poor connection, it says. All right. Well, we'll hang in there a little bit. Jerry Lee Lewis makes his first TV appearance. Great Balls of Fire. LBJ sends 50,000 more troops to Vietnam. Made 125 the total. Gloria Estefan releases her debut solo album, Cut Both Ways, and Blackout hits Chicago. Remember? Remember the song? The Night That Chicago Day. Last Beam was placed on Cleveland's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. Hey, listen, maybe you know somebody's interested in becoming a firefighter. Get ready to take that test. Application deadline is August 30th. The test is actually coming up in October. But the test will be given in Hudson. And, yeah, there is a fee. It's $75. And so, yeah, don't miss the test. There's the information right there. You can just go to Google, hit Massachusetts police exam or fire exam, and they'll give you the date. Don't miss it. I feel bad when people will call after the test is given about a week later, and then they have to wait another year to be able to take the test. City of Leominster is pleased to announce the return of the Downtown Sounds. Those are musicians that play out in that area near the Woodblock, near the Fix in front of Caldwell Bank is Hannigan Engineering. And so if you're an artist that would like to perform, you could call 534-7500, extension 0. Ask for Melissa Tasker. And so we'll start these soon. And we do them Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in August and September. You pick, that's right, you pick raspberries. It all kicks off Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays up at Shoalin Farms. They do it nice and early before the day gets going. I got some blueberries today. They were good. They were very good. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, get up there early, 8 o'clock in the morning, even if it's going to be a hot day. Get up there early, get those berries picked. Nothing like them. As I said, August 7th, National Night Out. Tonight is Full Monty over at Carter Park. That's right, Full Monty, Carter Park. Free concert starts at 7 o'clock. The Leominster Colonial Band, their concerts are on Tuesday nights at 7:30 at Carter Park, and should it rain, just go over to City Hall. But let's hope to see you out there. National Night Out, Kids Day, coming up this coming Tuesday, August 2nd. Can you believe it's August already, Mr. Cow? Do we have pictures of the week?
Yes, we do.
Pictures of the week. I have no clue what they are, but here we go. Amazing clouds, but we need the rain. We got some rain today. So today, Carl, we're going to this grand opening of a new art center, art studio. And I checked the radar, and it showed nothing. It said maybe rain after 4 o'clock or something. Didn't it pour? Did it pour here? It was torrential. Did it rain here? No, nobody knows. Carl says no. And let's see. Oh, we had the Woo Sox. We went to the Woo Sox game. I was on New England Sports Network. Carl signed a 5-year contract. Good day. We a lot of people from Leominster. Very hot. It was 97 to 100 degrees. You know, I had to. Councilor Cormier, president of the city council. He's got a season ticket. He's like one of the most loyal and faithful. You know, and I said, you know, I get to throw the ball out, but how many times do I get? I mean, I'm supportive of them, but this guy, I mean, he's the real thing, right? He gets excited about it. So I said, why don't you throw the ball out? Didn't he throw a strike? And I think so Woo Sox were losing. And I believe it's the Leominster energy that got a reversal that turned it around. And there's more of the team. Our executive chef was Tom and Kat. Do you know that Kat was from Leominster? Kat's from Leominster right there. Kat's in the middle. She's that was the executive chef. And Kat. And Kat's like, I live in Leominster. They were awesome. Awesome people. Carl, welcome to the show. Hello? I hear lights blinking. No, I see lights blinking.
I think we lost them.
Oh, boo. That's okay. And let's go back to the pictures. Alan Swartz, he sang the national anthem. This was by far his best performance. Was it? Oh my, he really. This was, yes. This was, you should show it on cable. This was a grand slam. Amazing. Rocco Spagnoli was a guest last week. And there's the team from the Leominster, Fitchburg, Gardner Boys and Girls Club. They raised over $1,000 for them that particular day. And congratulations to the American Little League team, 8th in the state. That's a lot of competition around the state, but this team did it. And they're talented and loyal and hardworking, 8th in the state. And there we are, breaking news, signing a new paramedic. We had the fire chief on talking about the new fire. That's a big deal, not only to fire services, but to just healthcare in Leominster, being able to provide, you know, round-the-clock paramedic service. That's what matters. I mean, life or death sometimes getting somebody to you. And happy 100th birthday to Catherine Kyle. She's 100 years old. And there are others up there that are 100 years old, 101, 104. Carla, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hi, hey, this is how my daughter talks to me.
I couldn't get through. You know, we don't have cell service here.
I know. Well, they're going to get a new cell tower at the mountain. How's
Okay,
Nana
good.
doing today?
It's good. It's about 95 in here, but she's loving it.
Well, when you get older, you know. That's why they make sweaters.
Oh, I know.
I know. That's older people get cold. That's it.
She's doing good. She loved them singing happy birthday to her, so I sent you a picture of her watching, so you could show it to them if they're still there.
I did. I showed it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I already did. Well, thank you for stopping over and seeing her.
Yeah. Well,
if people saw the picture, there's a Christmas tree in the back. Or we just keep changing the lights for different,
holidays.
You know, like red, white, and blue for the holidays, orange for Halloween. I don't know. Whatever's going on, Valentine's Day, you know, we've got it covered. We got a minute left, Steph.
Who is it?
I said we have a minute left.
All right, never mind.
Never mind what?
No, Nan, I put her on the phone, but she doesn't know. Never mind.
You can put her on the phone. We got a minute left.
All right. Nana, say hi to Dad. Hi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How come when you were 89, you didn't want anybody to know you were 89, but now you're 93, and now you want everybody in the world to know you're 93? See? She never answers that question. Well, happy birthday. All right. Do we have any more pictures?
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
She's trying to listen to the TV.
Oh,
Mother, don't listen to the TV.
Hi.
Where in the world is Dean Mazzarella? Look at see the phone booth? I was in Brent, Pennsylvania. And anyway, I'll tell you more about that. And look at that, Throwback Thursday. That was me, buddy, when I decided to run. I don't even recognize me. I don't even recognize me, Carl. There I am. Let's go back a slide. We got to wrap up the show. I want to thank the whole crew here at Inside Leominster. Thank you for watching. Happy birthday to my mother. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Remember, the world is run by those who show up. You need to show up. Good night.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisInsuranceAgency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
This is LTV.